Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So today we are very honored to make a remote connection with you here. Because I was supposed to be in the office, but today we are here in Thailand and connecting remotely, actually out for some business. So today there is no way to connect with everyone on the computer. So today's connection, we will keep it a bit shorter. So during this connection, I have a few points to communicate with everyone. On one hand, it is the results of some work we've done over the past 2 months. Second, looking forward to what we will do in terms of some product and token updates within the next 2 months. And finally, looking ahead to our development in the second half of this year and the whole of next year. So on one hand, as everyone knows, we have made a lot of progress in the past 2 months. These improvements are reflected in 3 aspects. One aspect is our product. So since our 3.0 went online, everyone is now using our own product more to do many new functions. For example, people will use our own product to do live broadcasts, to make voice connections, and our current number of users, along with everyone's usage, that is to say, our active user count, so through everyone's usage, we have also reached new highs in volume. And on the other hand, we will, in subsequent products, iterate our voice conference related functions more quickly. Currently, our screen sharing function is already online, and many people have also submitted new feedback to us. We will, based on everyone's feedback, further optimize our functions. Then in the next version update, we will also bring video and live streaming functions online. These are some of the important aspects of our recent product updates. Second, we have recently laid out many sectors in our business. Some of you might have already enjoyed this benefit. Some have not started yet. To be precise, we will seriously develop our development platform, our U-Card, our contract trading, and also our other related businesses. So speaking of this, I think there are a few points I want to elaborate further to everyone. First, our U-Card is not just any random card we issue. We will probably issue multiple U-Cards. Everyone can choose different usage scenarios based on their own needs to choose different U-Cards. We will issue U-Cards from US banks or US related banks, and also U-Cards from Asian related banks. So what everyone could apply for previously was the U-Card issued by the wallet company we acquired. Many of you have a misunderstanding about the U-Card, thinking that it can only be used in specific locations and specific scenarios. This is a misconception. If you have the need, you can take the WillPay issued MasterCard and bind it to your Alipay. So the benefit of this is that it can help you avoid daily deposit and withdrawal actions. You can spend at any time the balance in this U-Card on your Alipay. You can just use it like a regular UnionPay card. So many friends do not know this. Then, after our VPay card, we, with a Hong Kong listed company, to be precise, the stock code of this listed company is 8087. We are preparing to further issue multiple stablecoin cards with this company, either registered cards or unregistered cards. So the U-Card business is a core focus of our operations in July and August. The most key point is that everyone can not only deposit you into it for spending, we will realize it very soon. You deposit the ANT.FUN token into this card and can also achieve the same swiping in and out to spend it. Wherever you can use Alipay, you can spend this ANT.FUN token. So this is a very major policy that we will seriously promote in July and August. So this second thing is about U-Card. The third thing is about our Launchpad. The Launchpad has the same mission as U-Card, which is to give our ANT.FUN token more use cases. So our launch platform will use the ANT.FUN token as the liquidity pool to launch the related tokens. Recently, because this project of ours went viral, so very many communities, very many projects came to request cooperation. So we have also provided a standardized cooperation template. All these communities can follow the requirements below to conduct related business operations with us. Actually, it mainly covers several aspects. On one hand, it is what we have already promoted, our this validator program. Then all of our validators can launch their own tokens on our launchpad. If this token is successfully launched, for example, if the token's market value exceeds several $1 million, tens of millions of dollars, we will have further traffic support plans. So through the official launchpad and the official validator, these two things, we bring all these people cooperating with us into our same system and direct all the traffic to our ANT.FUN token. So we will see a further increase in the token price in July. Our goal is to reach $100 million by the end of the year. Then we will first reach 0.1 in July and August, a price like 0.2 or 0.3. So recently, we are promoting UCard, promoting this launchpad. And the most critical part is that the profits of all our businesses, earnings will all be through our current network. Distribute the transaction fees of our business to everyone, which means everyone helps us acquire users, helps us drive installations, not just our current transaction mining and transaction airdrops, but also subsequent users' spot trading, futures trading transaction fees in UCard, and even various operating revenues from games, plus the money and transaction fees generated in our current launchpad revenues will all be shared with everyone through our current same system. So after getting these things done, this is our core product side progress over the past 2 months and the next 2 months. Then let's talk about some of our other additional matters, mainly about the company, about financing, and also about our token listing. And we are currently negotiating our Series C financing with US dollar funds in the United States. All of our previous Series A and B financing was from Chinese investors, meaning even if they were US dollar funds, even if they invested in US dollar funds. But the helmsman was actually mostly Chinese. Then starting from Series C, we want to work more with overseas funds, to be precise, to cooperate further with us funds. So we will further push forward this new strategic financing and the new Series C financing to push it further forward. This is one thing. Second is about our token listing. We are pushing this forward to list on more first and second tier exchanges. First tier exchanges are mainly OKEX futures and spot, while second tier exchanges may include Gate and exchanges like STX. We are pushing to list the ANT.FUN token on more first and second tier exchanges. So this is about the token layer. So we hope all our community members can help us push this wallet to more people's hands. We have actually achieved this growth from 0 to 1 now. Now we hope to achieve a breakthrough from 1 to 100. What does this breakthrough mean? It means more communities using ANT.FUN tokens to launch new coins, more communities using ANT.FUN's group chat voice, and then to maintain their community relationships. So today, in view of this, after ANT.FUN's own launchpad goes online, which should happen this week or next week, we will make a few integrations. That is, you can buy any token in the ANT.FUN wallet, and you can find the corresponding group. Any group can ping a token at the top. At the same time, tokens that cooperate with us can use their own tokens in this ANT.FUN wallet group chat too. Send red packets, meaning we will connect our existing functions through some very clever links and connect them through some very clever operational methods to enable our community to do more. We are not just a decentralized trading platform. We are not just a wallet. And we are not just a voice chat replacement for WeChat and a video account product. We are able to integrate the functions of the entire Web2, that is, the entire social chat system, with Web3 functions, which is token distribution and the rise of tokens, to connect these logics together. This is a very important work that ANT.FUN is going to carry out in the second half of this year. In other words, almost all of our functions have been developed. But between functions and functions, through the clever connection of this thing, it will make it so that not only can we use that product well ourselves, but we can also empower more communities with it. Empower more. For example, direct sales or product promotion and WeChat business teams. So basically, the above is what I wanted to share with you today. Because I am, how should I put it, not in the office. So I haven't organized my thoughts very clearly. Please forgive me if my expression today is not so clear, but our information is very abundant. And I also hope that in the subsequent development process to bring more wealth effects to everyone. Okay, that is all for our sharing today. Thank you for your company.